Today, I wanted to talk to you about how to get out of your head and let go. So, if you haven't noticed, there are very intense energies on the planet right now, and it's affecting everyone in very different ways. But the general consensus is that there's a lot of thinking, like obsessively thinking, stuck in your head, in negative thoughts and anxieties and fears, and also focusing on things and trying to figure them out over and over and over in your head. And so this is a big problem for a multitude of reasons. But the biggest one is that by doing that, staying in your head, you're not solving the problem. You're just making the problem bigger. Then you're having more fear, then you're having more anxieties, or then you're just trying to over and over and over again figure it out. So stop. Okay, so just want to be clear. But the other issue is that when we are so in our head, we're not present in our life. We're actually not connected to our body, and we're not really fully participating in our life or in any interactions that we're having. So we're missing everything. That's an issue. And so what I'd like to suggest are a few things that help, that can shift this and change it, okay? So let's start with some solutions, because I love solutions. Okay, so first solution, which is the fastest and quickest thing to do, is to pause and take a deep breath. So that, because when we do that, we actually shift the neurons in our brain, which actually allow us to make a different choice, make a different decision, take a different action, do something different. And it also, in doing that, brings us back into our body. And this is going to be the theme of what I'm trying to talk to you about. So pause and take a deep breath. And then ask yourself, what do I need right now to be okay? Because all this stuff that's in your head, you're not taking care of yourself. And like I said, you've left your body and everything else. So it's what do I need right now to be okay? And go and do that. Go and do that. Take an action to do something for yourself, right? Because when you keep staying in your head and trying to figure it out and all this other stuff, you actually end up not taking care of yourself, and you're so focused that what you're focusing on, you are choking it out so that God, universe, power cannot get in to help movement. You've stopped the movement, the circulation of anything coming in, any possibility, even the best idea of how to deal with the situation. So if you go and do something else, now you're taking an action, shifting the energy, taking care of yourself, getting out of your head. And this is huge. Another thing I will suggest is start journaling. Journal out all this crazy stuff in your head, this obsessive thinking, the negative thoughts, the fears and anxieties. Get it out onto paper. And then once again, I feel that you should take an action to go and take care of yourself, right? In the process of doing the breathing, finding out what you need right now and giving it to yourself, and in the journaling, it is all part of a letting go, because you're taking the power away from the thoughts. You're getting into action, or you're giving it to the paper, which is taking the cycle of this insanity to stop. And then you can have a new experience, right? In the letting go. It's or you can consciously just say, I am letting go. I can't handle this. This is overwhelming. I don't want to deal with this. I surrender it to you, universe, God, infinite power, source, whatever it is. Or you could just say, I just surrender it. And you can say it to yourself, I surrender. I'm letting go. And when you do that, now you've opened yourself up to the multitude of possibilities and freedom, and you've also allowed yourself to become present in your life. and participate fully in your life, which is ultimately the best. That's the goal here, right? Okay, so I hope that was helpful. Get out of your head, let go. Have a great week.